back. Right, here we go. A bit later, again, 25 to 10 at night. Busy day, again. Sorry I'm not putting out as much as I want to, but I will get there eventually, I promise. Now, the Remington T-Rex, the video for that is ongoing. I've getting the scope mounted. I just need to zero it in, and I need to test those magazines what Tony sent out, Tony Rowell. The next gun I'm going to show you is the gun I'm getting for Caden for Christmas. Now Caden, he's the one with the unknown disability. So obviously I needed something that was small, light, something for him that was easy to handle. And I took him into the shop, and straight away, this one that he saw, he wanted it straight away. But he wanted it in the camouflage. So that might be edging you towards what you might think it is. Come with a scope, so I've had to buy a scope. So I'm getting the Milbro. I haven't got my glasses on in mind. It's 3x9x32 dual illuminated reticle. It doesn't look too bad actually. I can't remember if it was either £40 I paid for this or 45. But first impressions, this doesn't look too bad at all. It really doesn't. Spare cloth, cleaning cloth rather, spare battery. Got caps on the ends to protect the lenses. That's for your battery, the illuminated reticle. Reasonably high mounts. There's your turrets for adjusting your point of aim. And first impressions, I know this is not outside, but that glass looks pretty clear. Zoom. That's not too bad actually. So for a £45 scope, I think that's quite a lot of scope for the money, I really do. And for his gun that I'm going to show you in a second, I don't think that's too bad. Bearing in mind he's only going to be using it either in the garden or getting to the range. Now apparently there's going to be a range starting up soon near where I live, and I hope it does take off. It's going to be a 100-yard range. So that would be great, because the nearest one is a few miles away from me, a place called Washington. And that's a 20-metre range. It's 10 metres and 20 metres. But that said as well, now that I've got an allotment, when I eventually do get that sorted, maybe I can take them down there and we'll have a few pot shots there. So that's the scope, and it doesn't look too bad. We'll let you know what that's like. So apart from it being a pistol that you can put on that way, it also comes with the second barrel, and it turns into a rifle. So basically 2 guns in one. How cool is that? Barrel band on there, open sights on both, and now I don't know how good this is going to be. Comes with a silencer. Personally, I don't think that's going to deaden the noise at all, so I'll have to get him a silencer for it. But it's a silencer. It looks the part. There you go. That is the filled probe. Right. There you go. Not my favourite things. It comes with 2 magazines. Boy, are those tiny. So, my friend Tony, I don't know if you do them ones. I don't expect any for free. The next ones I will pay for, I promise. You've done enough for me and the boys, mate. Right then, so I've never put it together before, but it looks straightforward. Yep. Hey, it's not bad, you know. I really like the camouflage actually. Normally I don't like camouflage guns. I'm traditional. I like the wood stocks and that, you know. But I'll be honest, that feels okay. That feels alright. Should we check the sound? Right, without the silencer. Bear in mind, the band's a bit. I'll get my head kicked in. Yeah, that's going to need a silencer. And I don't think this is going to make any difference. I really don't. But We'll see. The cotton is really nice, mate. It's smooth. The bolt action, you'll be able to get his little fingers around that, no problem. Right, here we go. What do you think? Answers on a postcard. Do you think that silence did any? Personally, I don't think it did. So I'll have to buy him a silencer. But hey, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a cracking little piece of kit. There's the safety on the trigger. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I'm not too fussed about that. Just common sense. You use your common sense, don't you? So there's the open sight with a barrel band on for the longer barrel. So obviously that's going to screw into there, like so. So it is a good bit longer, isn't it? But I'll be honest, looking at that, just in the garden, I think that'll be all right for him, you know. Will he need to put the longer barrel on? We'll see. We'll see. But there's the air pressure gauge. Open sight. So we could even use it like that. I'm really impressed. Really impressed with that. I'm sure Caden's going to be when he gets a chance to use it on Christmas Day. Now, I've had some new subscribers and they've said they've watched the video with the Remington. They've said, well, that I'll have to do a video on Christmas Day. Yeah, that's not bad at all. And I actually like the camouflage. Normally I don't, but I really like that. This is not bad, you know. The quality of that. Can't see any marks on it. And the little stock is, it's flawless. I'm really impressed. Really impressed with that. Of course, the shoulder, lovely. And then, I don't know how stiff that is. Ooh, it's quite stiff. And there you go. And that, in the hand, feels really good. So there you go. The little Victory CP2. A rifle and a pistol all in one. So I'm sure Caden is going to love that, as well as Caleb. So there you go. That's Caden's Christmas present. So I'm going to have to sort this one out, get the scope on, and obviously I'm going to have to zero them. It'll be interesting to see what foot-pounds that's going to be, because obviously here in the UK, maximum poundage for rifles is 12 foot-pounds. So obviously that can't be that, because it's a pistol, basically, that you just add to it. So that's not going to be over 6 foot-pounds. So I think that's probably going to be nearer the 4 to 5 foot-pounds. If anybody has any ideas on how powerful that's going to be, let us know in the comments and what you think of the gun itself. So if you're thinking about getting a little gun for, excuse me, a son, a daughter, or the grandkids, just something cheap and simple. I'm trying to think now how much I paid for this. I think I paid 220 for this. I'm not certain. I would have to dig out the receipt. It's there somewhere. I'm sure I paid 220 for this, and for a gun stroke rifle, I don't think that's bad at all. And it's a PCP. I'm not sure, you know, can you put a CO2 bottle in there? I can't really say anything. So if anybody can tell us that, can you put a CO2 in as well? As well as the air. There's the, as you can see, I haven't rehearsed none of this. This is all off the bat. That's why you put your probe. Yeah, not bad little gun. So that's Caden's Victory CP2 PCP gun. That's what he's going to be getting off Santa. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm down to 200 subscribers now, so keep them coming, keep the questions, the comments coming in. I've getting some brilliant mint feedback of loads and loads of people. I've got subscribers all over the world now. I'm loving it. The zeroing of the Remington. I'm hoping to do that in the next couple of days. We'll get both guns set up properly, and then they'll be packed away for Christmas. So on Christmas Day, after they've done all the other presents, maybe it's later in the afternoon, but maybe it's get them outside, and we'll have a little bit of fun in the garden on Christmas Day with two of my boys. Like I said, Ryan, the oldest one, he's 16. He's not interested in guns. Maybe one day he might be, but at the minute he's not. But each to their own. So thank you for watching. Once again, thank you to all the great subscribers. I've just loved like having so much contact with so many people, learning. I'm actually starting to learn quite a bit. People like giving us little bits of advice on various things. So thank you so much, and I really appreciate you all. So thanks for watching. See ya. Not bad, is it? Oh, to be a kid again. I'm not a child, honest. See ya.